Yo, welcome to Nothing Without Fans TV, because football is nothing without fans. I'm here today with Alex, an Arsenal fan. I'm here with Jack, a Chelsea fan. Obviously, Arsenal just got thrashed 4-1 in the Europa Cup final. It was embarrassing. Me and him feel absolutely terrible, and Jack is on the next high. But how we're going to start today is talking about UEFA and how Baku was such a disappointment. We just looked at a video of Liverpool fans in Madrid, and they looked like they were going absolutely crazy. And it's something that, as Arsenal and Chelsea fans, none of us got to actually experience. So, Jack, there's £1,000 to get out. How can we not get involved?
Well, are you mad? Like £1,000? Like how much do you think £1,000 is? I personally think going to Baku, you're talking about Azerbaijan. Like, you're talking close to Iraq. Like, it's all a bit mad.
Right, it's absolutely fucking crazy.
I mean, we could have chosen to fly to like a neighbouring country. I mean, Syria, Georgia, on the way to war. I mean, it's a little bit inconvenient. But I'll tell you what, this is the big difference I saw is that, like, mates that are going to like the Liverpool or Spurs game, they are all flying out to Madrid without a ticket. They know they can, and they just want to be part of the atmosphere. We didn't get the opportunity for that.
But I think
you see the ticket prices going for 25,000.
It's absolutely mad. My mate got offered $6,000 for the Madrid game going on tomorrow, and we're talking about Baku. People were out there, like, we sent back 6,000 tickets. We had 12,000 allowance. We sent back half of it between us. I don't know how it got split out. I hope most Chelsea fans were there because.
You know what the issue is, bro? You know what I realised the issue was, right? So pretty much Arsenal fans were lucky because Arsenal fans went through against, was it Valencia? They went through in 90 minutes, right? And then Chelsea fans had to wait an extra 45 minutes to book your flights to Baku, which is why all Arsenal fans right then are snapping up all those tickets.
We went together. The flights went up 150 quid, I think, between like, when Arsenal finished and then when Chelsea finished. So just like.
Well, you did deserve a discount considering the result.
I mean,
I don't expect refund after 4-1, like, personally, but.
I mean, like, barely any Arsenal fans turned up. The Arsenal team didn't even turn up, so it just all kind of like balanced out.
It's just embarrassing. I think, like, from our point of view, you can't even watch it. Like, we were in a pub in London, right? And this pub was packed, right? Like, the atmosphere was fucking crazy. Like, people jumping, and this is on a Wednesday after work.
People are
at
taking
7
a half
o'clock.
Day.
People were at the pub, and the pubs were shut down by like 4 o'clock. Like, they were walking pubs, couldn't get in after 4 o'clock, and then I'm sitting here like some sort of dickhead after paying £10 for a ticket, and I'm just like, we walked out. Like, that's how it was, and I just think the performance was poor, but like.
The thing is, I remember even at half time, going outside, chatting with everyone, saying that I can tell it's going to happen, but if we lose this game, I'm going to be so pissed off. Because that first half, we should have converted a chance or something like that, because we were actually the better team for that first half.
Without a doubt. Yeah. You have to admit that. The
Chelsea didn't really do anything.
The Jackie chance.
But the thing is, the typical thing with Arsenal.
Over the bar.
It was over the bar, but you have a chance. It's a chance created. You created absolutely nothing in the first half.
It wasn't even that. We didn't even create a chance, but we were on top.
There was a penalty shout.
Penalty shout. That was an actual shout.
It was a penalty. Like, it was a penalty without a doubt.
Well, it wasn't given, so it clearly wasn't a penalty.
Apparently it went to VAR as well.
Yeah, apparently.
No, that's the point. It didn't go to VAR.
Did it not?
No, that was the whole point. They say in VAR it's going to be like a clear-cut chance, and I was just like, God, especially after like Tottenham and all their sort of like.
I have to say, when watching it live, I thought it was a penalty, and then when I even saw the recordings on the big stream at Box Park, I was like, straight penalty. But
you must be shitting it at that time.
No. But at the same time, you all know bottle job Arsenal. It don't matter whether you're 1-0, 2-0, 3-0.
You go 1-0 up against a Chelsea team which has constantly bottled it throughout the season, right? And I don't care that you made top 4, but I'm just saying.
You do care.
Yeah, it hurts.
Honestly, there's just like, you guys snuck into third third place like from nowhere. I mean,
But that's what I mean. It's just out of nowhere.
no one wanted the Champions League place. So just sort of like us Spurs and fucking United were just like.
Well, Spurs did their best not to get a Champions League place. But
They were
we
really willing to give up that 2-horse race.
We tried better.
You should remember, like, December, like, all these pundits saying that Spurs fans were going to be. It's like, yes, Spurs are still in the title race. You know, Liverpool and City just jogging along, constant wins. I think it was embarrassing, though, especially. What happened in the second half, though?
No, but the thing is, it's a thing with Arsenal that I knew going into the second half, just going 10 minutes in, is that as soon as Chelsea got that one goal, it had to be Giroud as well. I mean, that's what
Oh, no.
It did hurt a little bit deeper.
It had to be true.
As soon as that first goal goes in, we as Arsenal, because we're just bottle jobs, no spot, just capitulated. The floodgates open, the defence just doesn't even know what they're doing anymore. Don't even know our fucking best back 5 or 3, whatever it is.
Yeah, it is. I'm sad to be an Arsenal fan right now. It's just depressing. I think Emery coming in was fantastic. And then the end of the season, when we're so used to Wenger finishing that season strong and always securing the top 4 place apart from the last 2 seasons or 1 season? Last season, we've always been used to finishing strongly. And this time was embarrassing. How do you guys finish the season?
I personally think Sarri's done bits. I think, our point score weren't that high for other years, but if you look at it in general, top 3 finish, Europa League winners, I'd have bit your hand off at the start of the season for that. That's me done. I just think, personally, I understand Sarri ball's a bit of a different fucking tactic. We're not used to it. We're not doing great. Kane's a bit out of position. Jorginho, don't know who he's marking shadows for half the game.
Really is.
But still, at the end of it, I would have taken friggin' Champions League via Europa League, as well as finishing 3rd above Spurs, Arsenal.
We would have taken the exact same thing. We would have taken the exact same thing.
Especially with new manager. You guys are a bit more used to it than we are when it comes to it. This is our brand new thing. But the fact that I saw that Sarri's first season got the 2nd highest points for a first season for a manager behind Mourinho for Chelsea. They're all throwing their toys out the pram when it comes to him. It's just because he rolls people out the wrong way. It's a bit of his personality. But
let's just face the facts though. Chelsea fans are arrogant. Chelsea fans.
Gas.
No, ever since Mourinho. Ever since Mourinho, you've been like this. Like, you've always had the players taking over that changing room, and they've always been in charge of it. The manager at Chelsea doesn't mean anything.
Well,
the manager at Chelsea is to be there. Someone else is always running that dressing room. Do you remember Drogba used to run that dressing room?
No, Drogba used to run your dressing room. You talk about Philip Senderos. Honestly, get Philip Senderos up on that line. I think his bumhole still sore from Didier Drogba.
he's still
Absolutely ruining things. That's all I need to say, isn't it? Didier, when you hear that word, Arsenal fans cower in corners.
I
Still
literally,
to this
I
day.
mentioned it. I actually found myself going over here like, no. Remember it.
Oh god! But Hazard's gone. And
It's not
at the end of the game, he was like,
I think it's goodbye.
yeah, he said, I think it's
him
goodbye.
a goodbye clap. But at the end of the
But
day,
he said on national TV, he knew exactly, because he thought about that question beforehand, and he said, I think it's goodbye. And don't get me wrong, he's a Chelsea legend, right? But where do you move from here? You've got your Champions League football, got transfer ban, but where the hell do you go when your best player, the player that has held you up, for time,
I'm going to say
It's now gone,
the
bro.
difference in that game as well. I would say the big difference in that game.
was Hazard.
It hasn't, yeah.
Well, and Giroud, that guy that knocked 2 past you, as well as set up Hazard. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of the winger controversy, Pulisic is signed. I've seen the videos again. I don't watch Dortmund regularly, but he's doing bits over there. Hudson-Odoi looks like a future legend. There's not many 18-year-olds that can do what he does. And I personally think, if it's the end of him, fair enough, his time at Chelsea. The guy's always said if he wants to go, he's going to go to follow Real Madrid. And at the end of the day, you saw with United trying to keep hold of Ronaldo. If these players have one club in their mind and they leave, I don't hold anything against them. I just think it's we've got to develop and we've got to learn. If you look at Chelsea's youth system, he probably got the best youth system in the country. Like, in terms of how many titles we won back-to-back trophies, this, that, everything at youth level. And I think it gives them a chance to cultivate and grow into actual players like Hudson-Odoi. So hopefully we'll see more of that. Loftus-Cheek, I have to say.
Big game time this season.
I hate Loftus-Cheek, bro, because every single time I try and compare
He looks
myself,
like you, innit?
bro, he's good-looking guy. Like, good-looking guy. I'm like, look at this mixed race, brother. I'm trying to grow my beard out like him. Like, look at this. I can't develop this, but like, that Loftus-Cheek. Look at that.
He's got that, man.
No, I'm scared to show people. It's like, how am I meant to like, brother?
Honestly, your missus sees Loftus-Cheek and
Man.
he's rapping it. So.
That's the guy your missus tells you not to worry about. Yeah.
This mixed race prick. Yo, shout out you, Loftus Rap. Alright, cool. What else in the news? So, Emery's first season, we were in the top 4 position. Could have finished it. We had the easiest run in out of Spurs, United and Chelsea, and he bottled it. Yeah. It is the first time we're actually used to someone proper bottling it. Like, we lost 6-0 to Chelsea. We lost our big games, yeah, but we proper bottled it.
Now, because I remember when it got to that point when we were third and we had the easiest run in, but like everyone, even the pundits, all of us were looking at it, seeing that we had away, and being like, still don't back Arsenal doing it. And the only thing, and I think this even goes before Emery, goes back to Wenger, the whole club, is just the mentality. And you know it's going away. I knew Baku was going to be an issue because that's probably as far away as you could actually go. I mean, otherwise it's going to be bad. But it just shows that just like all the players, I don't think the backroom staff, like anything, it's just a mentality problem and it needs to be turned over properly. I think Emery is like, definitely something taking us forward because he's come in and done stuff that Wenger never did. He's making those big changes at 60 minutes, 70 minutes, and the first half of the season definitely turned other games right back round.
You know what happened? The exact same thing happened at United. The exact same thing happened at United when they signed Ollie. He won 8 games in a bounce, right? Or however many they won, right? And then they were loving him. And it's kind of the same with Emery, but we at least managed to sustain that throughout the season until the very end. Solskjaer is going through shit right now, and United fucked next season, so like none of us give a shit. Like
I personally think Arsenal are in trouble. You guys got 45 million in the bank to spend on players. That's nothing in today's market. And you got a leaky defence. Ozil's dead. Aubameyang's going to be looking to probably come over to us or someone else. Why are you going to stay at Europa League?
As well.
Let's face it. Arsenal is the only ground that you can watch Europa League football in the whole of London.
No, we are Europa League team now. That is the thing, unfortunately.
Yo, but we
do have some big players.
We would be embarrassed if we went to the Champions League. We would get embarrassed. I think we'd get through the top group stage.
We'd end up in the same way we have been in the Champions League the season we were in it against Bayern Munich 10-2 or whatever it was. Like,
and the thing is
not at that level.
The thing is that kind of leads us into the next topic, which is a game tomorrow or today, whenever you're watching this. Big game, probably the worst game an Arsenal fan could ever expect to experience, which is how the fuck did Spurs end up in the Champions League final? How the hell did they get through Ajax? Like,
the Arsenal view for me is they got through on VAR and I beat a bunch of kids. And then the actual like subjective view is that they're just a better team. They got a better team. They're more rigid. Better mentality.
Like, as a Chelsea fan, like, I hate both, innit? So Arsenal, Tottenham.
Who
I have to say,
Who
like, it's difficult.
It's got to be Spurs.
I hate Chelsea more than Spurs. I hate Chelsea more than Spurs, bro. Like, I hate Chelsea.
It's probably more the fact that Henry used to just rivet us and left backs used
Big man Thierry!
Left backs used to just score goals against us all the time. That kind of shaped me, but I still hate Spurs, and like I hate Liverpool as well. So it's a final where if I could wish for injuries, I'd wish for injuries, or like somehow that they're both like illegible to win the final. Some sort of like act from God God just like nah, then maybe I'd back it. But I personally, it's a difficult one. But I think Arsenal as a club need to accept that Tottenham are better than you right now.
Hands up.
Like you, like, there's nothing you can do. You guys were on top for years and years and years, but you got to realise that Pochettino's doing bits, and you guys you're not backing it.
No, we're not.
All right, score predictions now. So big game. Who's going to be the stand-up player? And give me your score. So start with you, Simon. Stand-up player, score.
Stand-up player, and I think he's been like my stand-up player for Liverpool this season, Mane. He's honestly, I reckon, like as the season's gone on, he's become unplayable, outrageous, and it's gonna be 3-1 Liverpool. I reckon. It depends. Well, it actually depends whether Kane is playing or not, and also if Firmino is like he's being back from injury, back to start, whether he's actually gonna start or not. Depends how they play, but yeah, 3-1 Liverpool.
No, I have to say I can't see. I think both of them are great shouts. I think Mane's an absolute animal, and I think like 3-1's probably positive. I can't see Tottenham overcoming it. Liverpool, they got to the final last year. They lost because of Carrius, which was hilarious. I loved it. But I think now they're back for blood and vengeance, and I can't look past that team. And I have to say, like in terms of like all positions gunning. Like Tottenham have flopped in the league. Personally, like their Man City come off was like way bigger than the Ajax defeat. Like I think it was insane that they overturned that, and the fact that they're even in the final. Like I can't deal with Tottenham fans talking to me about.
Mate, it was going to be the next way. We think Liverpool bang on about shit. Tottenham fans will be consistent. Every single moment. I want to go Spurs away for at least 10 years.
Could you not write a worse week for an Arsenal fan? Europa League final in Baku, who's in 4-1 to Chelsea, to then see Spurs win the Champions League. I'm going.
But imagine them Arsenal fans still on the way back from Baku, because that's like a 15-hour sleeper train. On that train, going home, Tottenham.
They're probably going to miss the game. They're going to still be in the train or locked up in Georgia or something.
Any Mkhitaryan fans out there in jail, let me know.
I cannot believe that, the videos.
I got the bail.
I got sent a link to like the fans getting like stopped by police.
Yeah,
I thought that was a joke. I looked at it, I was like, oh my god, you Uefa. Really?
I got a big thing though, like just for next season in general, especially with Spurs fans. Spurs seem to be better without Harry Kane. I think Son has come through. I've always rated him like proper. Like he has always been that guy when we're playing him. I am scared shitless of. But do you think Spurs is better without Harry Kane, or do you think Harry Kane should probably look elsewhere? Because they're better without him.
It's too difficult, man. I think it's like Kane brings way too much to the team. Yeah, but then again, they've not played well all season. They're settling into a new home, like end of the season. It's going to bring a lot of like transition issues. I personally think like they've got to be a player like Harry Kane, innit? Like let's face it, you guys got like a blood clot there. But at the end of the day, Aubameyang, what do they do against Chelsea? Like Kane is someone that. Ferocious, finishing, everything. He's got it all in his locker. He's worked hard for it, and personally, I think that's the thing. You give Harry Kane a sniff, it's a goal. Yeah. Not that he's gonna get that sniff every game because it's difficult because he's not the most athletic. He's not big. He's not got all of that in his locker. But one chance, boom, one goal. And I personally think like with him up front, Son on the wing. And if they can move Lucas, again, he's played more central because of striker issues, but he starts moving out right wing. I can see that being a force next season.
They can make it work. Because, don't get me wrong, like, Son, he plays nowhere near as well when Kane's on the pitch, when he's forced under 11. He does that, like, moving to the middle, false 9 role. He's outrageous. And I think them as a team, like, it looks like they play better football. It's like, just seems a bit more fluid than, like, sort of just getting up to Kane up top. But as you say, When it comes to like just that one sniff and Kane gets it, then bang, that's the 3 points. Rather than making it look good, like Son gets the goals here and there, and he can fill in nicely. But I still think you got to go with Kane if he's there.
Great. So I think as well, which is like coming into this game, Pochettino's been very like on the fence about whether he's going to stay at Spurs. And new stadium, they've got everything he wants. Spurs Champions League final, moved into a new stadium, a manager that is wanted by every big club. What more does Pochettino want to develop his team? Because he's not going to get anything else.
It's a one thing called money. I think we all need it. We need to eat. We need to do this. Pochettino needs it to buy players at the end of the day. Like, Tottenham are going places if they invest. Like,
we've seen this for years.
But if you look at the players, you've got like Harry Kane, you've got Ali, you've got like Eriksen. Like, the reason why a lot of these players, again, I'm not talking about Kane and Ali in particular, more Eriksen. The reason why they may look elsewhere is because of the big gulf in like monetary reasons. Like, we're talking like Harry Kane, I don't know what he is off the top of my head, maybe like 250k, like maybe a bit less, maybe about 175. But he's a big time player, and Real Madrid will sign him on 300k easy without splitting an eyelid. And I think that's what Tottenham miss. Like, yes, Ali's developed into a player, but if Tottenham want to really truly push on to the next stage, they've got age in defence in terms of the two centre-back pairings. They really need mad investment. They need to go after a De Ligt, or they need to really invest in some top quality players that can take them to the next level.
Yeah, the thing is with Pochettino is that he's done at Tottenham and bringing out emerging youngsters. He gets the best out of his players, which is also something Klopp does. Good to see them both getting to the final.
Klopp should be at Arsenal. Be damn well.
I know, that'd be fantastic. But throw this out there, because as you say, he's been on the fence. Could he be going somewhere? Everyone did think it was going to be Real Madrid. Then bang, Zidane came back. Whatever. What about the chances of United? They put a permanency on Solskjaer, but then look what's that happened, and United, they're very sort of just. I would love that. Because honestly, as a manager, I respect, but I hate going from a club that I hate. But I was back to United. Just.
I personally think he's best fit at United. Like, if you like.
He got the money.
He's got coming through.
That's what I mean. He's got the culture in terms of like promoting youngsters. Like, we all see Fergie did that. He's got the play style. Like, Tottenham, again, they don't sit back. They're there to go attacking football. And I think like he's got everything in his arsenal to jettison
the Arsenal.
Your badge is gonna saw Shreks in it.
All right. That's it. We're going to wrap this up. Seriously, firstly, I want to thank Alex for helping us with today. Thank Jack. They've been awesome. Always. Transfer windows.
I'm gonna have to brush my hand off your hand.
Seriously, if you like this, click subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you can find us. I'll put these guys' Instagram details in there in the box below. Follow us, and then see us on next Monday, because we're going to be talking about the results of the weekend. We may be crying, but come on, Liverpool.
Yeah, please. I hate the stuff, but it's all good.
Cheers.
Nice one.
In a bit.